The man suddenly witnessed a terrifying scene. Defentering the rose pinhole. A mysterious sinkhole appeared in the city center. He then received a phone call from his daughter. Gavin hurried to the scene immediately. He learned that his wife and son had fallen into the sinkhole. Gavin comforted his emotionally broken daughter softly. Suddenly, countless large birds flew out of the sinkhole beside them. These turned out to be ancient creatures that had long gone extinct. It all happened just a moment ago. Eve got stuck on the road with her children. A black dog on the street suddenly barked wildly. Cracks began to emerge on the ground soon after. The cracks stretched all the way to the middle of the road. A police officer on duty fell down in an instant. The ground collapsed and formed a huge deep pit. The lake water nearby began to flow backward. Even the surrounding buildings collapsed one after another. Seeing the scene before her eyes, Eve started the car and reversed quickly. Yet she crashed into the vehicle behind. They did not dare to stay and got off the car to flee right away. A little girl fell to the ground among the panicked crowd. George rushed over to help her stand up, but he was knocked down by fleeing pedestrians as he stood up. Eve ran back quickly when she saw George fall. She could only watch her son fall into the sinkhole helplessly. The collapse drew closer, forcing Eve to turn and run. She fell down before she could run far. Her daughter Izzy arrived at this critical moment and held her arm tightly. The collapsing area kept expanding around them. Eve refused to put her daughter in danger. She made up her mind to break free and fell straight into the sinkhole. Izzy had no choice but to run hard towards the safe zone. Fortunately, she escaped from the dangerous area after running a long distance. On the other side, Eve was falling rapidly deep into the sinkhole. A green light suddenly appeared right in front of her. She was soon swallowed up by the green light. Eve woke up a short time later. She found herself on a deserted grassland. The green light still hovered in the sky. She took out her mobile phone to ask for help, yet there was no signal at all. Suddenly, she caught sight of a familiar stone. She did not have time to think and set off to look for George at once. She did not notice that her wedding ring dropped off here. Eve searched back and forth across the open wilderness. She failed to find any trace of her son. Just then, she spotted black smoke rising in the distance. Eve thought there must be people over there, so she hurried towards the direction of the smoke. Upon arrival, she saw many survivors who fell into the sinkhole. Eve also found her son at last. People gathered together after calming down. They wondered where this place exactly was. The only thing they could confirm was that everyone arrived here through the green light after falling into the pit. No one knew they had traveled back to the Ice Age 10,000 years ago. Relevant departments took swift action after the disaster. The National Security Agency held a press conference immediately. It explained to the media that this was merely a natural disaster. Reporters asked whether rescue operations would be launched. Dr. Nathan stated clearly, no one could survive under such circumstances. There would be no rescue plans carried out. Military drones would be dispatched to inspect the inside of the sinkhole. Learning survival chances were slim. Izzy sank into despair. She turned away sorrowfully, unable to accept the cruel reality. Gavin chased after her with worry and tried to comfort her. Hallucinations started to haunt him at this moment. He saw the familiar stone in his illusion. Then he witnessed his wife and son embracing each other. Gavin told his daughter what he had seen, but Izzy did not believe his words at all. Gavin often suffered hallucinations ever since he survived a plane crash. She thought her father's condition had grown worse again. Meanwhile, the military set up a temporary command tent. Staff remotely controlled drones to fly into the sinkhole. The camera successfully captured the strange green light. The drone lost contact as it drew close to the light source. Gavin never gave up the slightest glimmer of hope. He intended to find Dr. Nathan to fight for rescue chances, but stopped by security guards on duty at the scene. Hallucinations appeared again in his trance. He caught sight of the crashed drone this time. Its identification number was clearly visible. Just at this time, Nathan and Adam walked out of the tent. Gavin hurried to catch up with them. He eagerly stated that there might still be survivors under the sinkhole, but they did not take his words seriously at first, until Gavin mentioned that he had seen the crashed drone and told the exact serial number of the device. They then stopped and began to take his remarks seriously. Gavin boldly inferred that the missing drone and fallen people stayed in the same special space. He begged the authorities to launch rescue plans right away. Even so, Nathan and Adam still refused to believe him. Gavin searched everywhere for photos after getting home. He remembered distinctly that he once took photos with his wife beside that stone. His daughter told him those were just illusions and asked him to face reality. Yet Gavin found that old photo by accident. Illusions emerged once more. When he picked up the photo, he saw his wife standing by the stone with a Wilshire Avenue sign nearby. He rushed to the location of the stone without delay. He dug the ground hard in an attempt to find the road sign. He found nothing in spite of all his hard searching. His daughter came and persuaded him to go home. All of a sudden, Gavin noticed something unusual. He bent down to take a close look. Then he stood up slowly. He asked his daughter if her mother wore the ring that morning. Izzy answered with absolute certainty. Her mother wore the ring around her neck in the morning. As the conversation ended, Gavin took out a ring gently. It was exactly the wedding ring his wife had lost. The girl looked at the ring with disbelief all over her face.
How is that possible?
I don't know. I can't explain why. But everything that's happened to me, it's been leading up to this. Your mom and Josh are alive. And I'm gonna find them.
The truth gradually came to light bit by bit. This sudden sinkhole disaster was not a simple geological collapse at all. It turned out to be an unexplained travel through time and space.